Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. In today's video, just more trailer stuff. Because why not, I guess. I want to get this thing done. It's taking way too long. People put so much time into creations on this, and then I build this thing and it's like, okay, this is taking too long, and really, it hasn't taken much time at all. Either way, last episode we put in the beds, dress bot, bathroom, kitchen, and all this, made the box. And now I need to kinda do storage and whatnot. So, I need to grab some of the normal chests just to see how big they are. That's what I thought. I had a feeling that wasn't going to fit there. However, I guess I could cut out the wheel well and just have it in the floor, but I don't really like... One sec. I don't like how it'll be, I don't know, shootable, hittable from the outside. Like if a robot or something, a craft bot, not a craft bot, it's really early in the morning, I can't think. Either way, if a tape bot or something were to get just the right angle, it could get the storage chest inside, which I don't want. So, what if, because I'm putting the control stuff either under there or in there actually, if I put, ooh, super speed. Interesting. By the way, if I put the controllers and logic and stuff for the trailer in here, it'll keep it pretty protected and accessible, which would be really nice, because then it's just like, oh look, I can change stuff and then put that back on. Done. So either way, back to storage. If I go with this, it's going to have the same issue, but not... Ooh, actually. If I go... I can. There we go, now it's flat. Perfect. And then we should have 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks. So that's one more than we need to get through. Put a couple more. It's not the greatest storage setup, but really, it's actually, you know what? Instead of using the big chests, I don't like using the big chests on vehicles, to be honest. I think for how much they have, what, one extra layer? Yeah, they have one extra layer, and overall they're probably double the size. Like, if you look at that, overall that's at least twice as big, if not a little bit more. So they're not really worth it in vehicles, let alone the extra resources you need to make them. And the weight, holy. Actually, they're a lot lighter. I didn't realize they were so much lighter. Interesting. I'm surprised they're lighter. Either way, I'm going to go like this. Because like I said, I don't really like using the big ones unless I have to. However, getting these all to go in is going to be a bit of a pain because you can't attach anything to the top of them, unlike the other ones. So I have to do a bit of a shelf to support them. So, which ends up taking up a bit more room, but I'm putting them in backwards now. But I'm not that worried about it. Like I said, it's really early in the morning. It's, what, just turning 7 now? And I've already been up for 2 hours. The sun's not even up right now. It's so early. But either way, I will stop my rambling and get the chests put in. Ooh, I will have just enough space. Actually, why don't I go like this? And then I can actually see what I'm doing on both sides and do it at the same time. Like so. It's also been raining for like 2 days straight, pretty much. Off and on kinda yesterday, but up until then, a good day or two constantly. It was so tiring. No sun or anything. I feel bad for people that have to deal with it more than here. Okay, so there are a few storage chests. I'm going to have a sip of my hot chocolate and see how much more I can fit. If I were to put all the support one forwards, that would leave a lot of room in between for storing different things of whatever, so I might actually change that a little bit, but I'll do that off camera because it's kind of a boring, no need to show that kind of thing. Like I said, we only need 3 blocks to get through. So as long as this space here, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What am I climbing over? Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So as long as this space here is open, or I guess on this side, we can still get through it. Why did I think it was on that side? Interesting. I think my normal mobile base trailer, I think the door's on this side. I don't know, because you run up and go around it, so never mind, it is on, it's the same. I can't stay focused. It's too early for focusing. Ooh, that's just enough space to get through, it looks like, if I do that. Okay. So let's go like that on this side. And yeah, that's tons of space. And then if you think about it, the stuff you'll need while you're out and about, that's a decent amount of chests. Like, I would like to have more in here. I really would. I don't know. But I'm not entirely sure where to put them all. Because on this side, you can't quite get all the way through there. I'm surprised it's letting me get as through as it is. So I need to figure out something. I could go like that, but I also need to be very careful about the weight, which I'm going to check really quick. Because it's probably getting quite heavy. So I will grab the cozy. I haven't checked that out yet. I should still check that out. Either way, the 8x8 cozy. Grab the 4-door, because this is built for like a team of 4 people to play cooperatively, not just one person. Hence why it's so big. If you, as I forget how to spell. There we go. But no, that's another reason this is so big, is because it's not meant for just like a single nomad just out and about doing whatever. This is built for like straight up co-op. Like you could use this for co-op to go around, clear the warehouses, build whatever you want really. You could use this to set up your main, like, your main little base for the area, and then use them both to build up the base from there. Like, it's a mobile forwards operational base, or whatever you want to call it, really. But that's been my whole plan with it, is to just be a perfect co-op survival truck. It can really do anything you want. And once I finish the quote-unquote like military version, it is going to be unstoppable, I hope. Okay, so even in survival, that's not horrible yet. It is enough that the wheels are turning, and they are clearly not happy. I'll show you how I did the suspension on the trailer just in case you haven't seen the other videos. It's the same as the truck, which is a pivot in the middle and then just a bar with the axles and then a bearing, so it can kinda articulate a little bit of tiny flex. So I basically did the same thing, but on top of the middle axle, and then out to the end ones. You can see there should be a full block of clearance there, but it's so heavy that even with 3 axles, it's too heavy. And then, yeah, that's like riding on those wheels. So I mentioned, oh, that's also the 6x6, not the 8x8. Oops, it's the wrong one. I mentioned in the other, or last video, or 2, that I was thinking of, if this is too heavy, I'll get stuck underneath it. Oh, come on. If it's too heavy, I will do another version of the cozy itself, which might even be why I made that mistake to make me think of that, but I'm gonna do another. See, I thought I clicked on that one. 8x8 4-door. Okay, there we go. But no, I was thinking of doing one with the extra axle, but move the axle back here instead. So it's supporting more of the trailer weight rather than the cab weight. Let's try this again. No, don't go all the way. There we go. Put the kingpin back on. I'm sorry if you can hear all like the clattering and stuff of my keyboard. I know it's really annoying, but there's not much I can do about it right now. Either way, now that I've got the right cozy selected, you can see it's a little tiny bit better. Another thing that I would normally do for survival is change this out for one of these that's facing up like that, but there, and then bring a pipe out and attach it on this side to add 2 more bearings for support, like I did with the old mobile base. Like so. Because even this thing is too heavy. That's my old mobile base, for those that haven't seen it. Designed and built in survival, like straight up normal survival. Or no, I didn't. I might have did this in creative. I don't remember. Either way, I use it in normal survival. And then you can see how I just added the extra support. So I might also do that, but it's also a lot laggier. I don't know if it adds more lag or less than moving the axle would, but it's just clawing at the ground with the front wheels to go. I might need to figure out some other way for powering this. It might not be very happy. And like, this is just the bare essentials that I feel it needs. I haven't even done any little details or anything. Kinda go through the pothole to get an idea of how it'll handle it. See, even though the suspension technically shouldn't really work, because of survival, it does. Because survival, it still uses the old physics and stuff, or older physics, so its bearings aren't as strong and so on. But, oops, haha. Either way, I think other than a torque issue, because the engine in this just typically has torque issues, if I put it to a motor, it'll have a lot more torque, but it won't have the top speed. So getting from point A to B in survival will be quite a pain in the butt. It already is, it takes forever. Unless you, like, build a flying machine or something. But another reason for just building an entire trailer for this, because then you don't have to worry about how long it takes to get from one place to another, you just go when you're where you are. It doesn't matter. Especially once the farming stuff comes out, because I plan on building some kind of farm into this too, but either way, it's just an electric motor won't be fast enough. Especially if a farm bot's chasing you. So I guess I could power the trailer, but I don't think that's a very good idea. I don't know, I could try adding another engine because that is only one engine, so if this gets too much heavier, I will do that, but for now, it's gonna get much heavier. Where else can I stuff storage into? I guess I could... I'm trying to think of how much storage the other mobile base has, because the other one, all the mass storage is here, where this stuff is. So it's nice and low, and it keeps the weight in the middle, but I'm trying to think of exactly how much there is in it. And at the moment, I think it's close to the same as this. Ooh, I could even put one there. I'll have to go back through and make this all look better. I'm not gonna do that, that looks terrible. But I will go through and try and make this still look even better. I'm sure I can get away with putting some storage up there. No. I want to be right here. Yeah, if I bring some storage chests back like that, it should be okay, because you can go all the way across on this side. Ooh. Yeah, but that brings the weight up so high. Like, that's gonna be so top heavy. As I just fling myself around the inside of it. See, that's another issue with this design, is it's only 15 blocks wide. So this is technically a 2 wide walking path, which your character needs a minimum of 3. So it's not very happy with me. Either way, I'm going to cut away this a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd like to put the logic there, but another thing I could do is just put the logic gates here. So, how could I fit a bunch more chests into here? First of all, switch this out with stronger wood. Like so. I should actually lift up the trailer and cut out the floor and do that properly. But either way, and then I guess I could kind of make a step here, but I don't know how much room I'm gonna have. What I'm thinking, I could just do that too. But I'd like to be able to access them easy. I also... No, there's water in the back. I don't need one of the little ones. Oh. Should I go on their end? Actually, I should be able to cut away this bit as well and get away with it if I go like that. I can pretty much just do another line of chests right there. And ooh, I can. Ooh, there we go. It's 2 like that, and then... If only it was like 1 wider. Or 2 wider. Putting in storage and trying to keep it sensibly located and in a good, decent, like, spot for the weight to be is such a pain in the butt. It really is. And being able to still access all your boxes. I'm just gonna go like this, really. Like, why not? For now, this is perfectly fine. Because then it still leaves plenty of space to put the logic how I wanted. Should be able to still step up, there we go. And then there's 2 chests there. There's food storage, at least a little bit. That should be enough for veggie burgers or 2 carrots. Oops. Or twice as many carrots, sorry, as they are these. So if you have 2 stacks of carrots and one of the other ones is what I was trying to say, it'll work. But yeah, I don't know. Aside from this, I'm not sure what else to do storage-wise. That's not enough space in here at all for anything now. I could put storage on the roof, but I really don't want to. That would just make it way too heavy. Like top heavy. So I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I think that's plenty for now. And I guess in the next episode I will go through and do all the little details. Because having anything kinda off-centered in this is going to drive me nuts. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do the lighting too. Because in normal survival, I have those ones, okay. Oh, hold on. It's the fluorescent one. This one, and then I believe this one. Oops. These are the only lights I've actually managed to use for anything in survival. I believe it's these ones. I've got them in my one survival world at the farm. And I don't think... yeah, none of them are an odd number. Except for this one. The rest are 2 and 4. So I'm just trying to think of how I can put the lighting in a way that'll actually look good. Oh, no. I guess I could just kind of offset them a little bit from each other. So if this one's... well, this one will have to be more like there. And then put this one kinda... that one's there. I'll go there, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much either, so it's not that big of a deal. Either way, that is all I have time for today. Excuse me. All I've got time for today. I will kind of go through, plan the lighting a bit, and then do the little details and finish it up in the next episode. Next episode we should be completely done. That took way too long just to put a bunch of boxes, but the little details won't take nearly as long. Like, I built that in probably an hour, and this has taken longer, so... either way, as usual, any questions, feel free to ask. Any advice, any tips, anything you want to see, let me know. Community builds is still a thing, even though no one's submitting anything for it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.